Down that lane is the Siverskyi River, which kind of winds all the way through this battlefield. Comes into Ukraine up near Kharkiv. Comes all the way down, past near Izum. This is one of the last spots on the river you can really reach the riverbank. It's mined, so we're not going much closer. That's outgoing. This river is coming up to be the defensive line. So the Siverskyi is basically the main river feature of the Donbass. It's a tributary of the River Don. It runs all the way through this battlefield. Up near Kharkiv, that's where the Ukrainians have anchored their defense after their counter-offensive. Comes down through Izum. Severny Donetsk sits on this river further downstream from here, and it's the Ukrainians' last foothold on that side in Luhansk region. The Russians, probably about 5 kilometers over the river on the other bank from here. And if this turns into a stalemate, this is probably going to be where it stops. We've got to go, the Russians are answering. With the Russians returning fire, we moved further into Ukrainian-controlled territory and stopped on a river by the village of Drushkivka, 30 miles from the front. The Siverskyi Donets is too dangerous to hang around on, but some of its tributaries are still remarkably peaceful. This is not the Siverskyi Donetsk, but it is one of its tributaries, which is blissfully far from the fighting still. And it just gives you an idea of what this river system is like. You know, quite wide, very, very lush in spring. You can listen to the frogs, listen to the birds. Very popular with fishing, not very well maintained actually. These aren't really working rivers, not dredged, I'm told. We forget about it now because we've got the internal combustion engine and we just lay roads wherever we want and off we go. But way, way back in the day, rivers were really important, and the civilization that Russia and Ukraine came from was a river civilization. It communicated through the forest and the steppes, on boats, on the rivers. And of course, when things come back to warfare, into battle, this takes on great significance again. This particular river is a long way from the front, about 30 miles. But you can hear the guns, and if the fight does come here, we'll be seeing the same kind of thing.